Hey guys, Moose here. Welcome to our first episode, geez, I can't speak. Our first episode of Dead Cells. We're starting out with the Elemental update here. I've been playing this a bunch on stream, but it's time to get the YouTube story, or the YouTube series going, so let's go. This is a superb game. I've unlocked a fair bit of stuff, but every time I go watch someone else's stream, I immediately find something new that I don't have yet, and I'm very jealous, so let's start trying to get to work unlocking a lot of that. Okay, starting off with two pretty good weapons here. They recently nerfed the electric whip, which is this weapon, in the most recent update, which is, of course, that was terrible. The Elemental update, but I'm a big fan of the twin daggers here. Their special thing is that they crit on the third hit. So you see one attack, 1, 2, 3. Or sorry, 1, 2, 3. There, it's the one that looks like kind of an X. There you see the crit right there. It'll probably one-shot anything at this level. Most things will already be pretty hurt by the time I get to hitting him with it though, but it can be very handy for when you're on that last hit of a combo and you're at the tail end of a group of enemies that happen to be clustered together. It really helps to take them out. This is actually new. I recently unlocked this. I've never used it before. It is the, what's it called? Magnetic grenade. So let's just check that out real quick. Kind of pulls everything together. Bad damage on my part, but not the worst. Honestly, we can kind of afford to get hit in the first floor here. This is how you get stat increases. These are the more general upgrades. Otherwise, you've got... Actually, let's just go over that real quick. So, you've got on the runes on the right side of the screen, those are just the first two bosses that I've killed. Or two mini-bosses, I guess, and they unlock a couple things. You saw one of them already. It was a weird little teleport thing. And then the first one, the vine one, it's pretty self-explanatory. You'll see one in here pretty soon. But you can get weapons. Those are the top two. You can carry two at a time. Swap which ones they are. It's X and Y on an Xbox controller to use them. And then you've got skills, which are the left and right triggers on an Xbox controller. Two of them as well. And then you got a trinket here, which usually reduces damage or gives you some sort of weird kind of side benefit like triple jumping. And then blueprints, which if you take it to the end of the floor, you unlock a new item, which you then upgrade, or you don't unlock it, you unlock the ability to unlock a new item as well as upgrade it, which you use cells to do, which are the little blue things, and the counter above gold on the lower left side of the screen here. So it's a lot to take in real quick, but we'll kind of try and cover it as we go along. There are checkpoints. You can teleport between stores, as you see here. Here's a good example of a trinket. This one's not very good, in my opinion. I like this item, but I don't like it enough to pay for it just yet. The two weapons there are not ones that I'm a fan of. I believe it was a heavy crossbow and frost blast. I hate this weapon. Does more damage if you're at low health, which in my mind is terrible. That was terrible. I'm not playing very well. I apologize for that. Alright, this one's free. I'll pass. Let's use the electric whip. You know what? No, I'm not going to pass because that electric whip was deeply underwhelming. So this is the infantry bow, I believe, which does bonus damage if you're close up. A lot of ranged weapons have ammunition, so you may not... these guys are annoying because you got to get behind them to hit them. You may run out of ammo. As you can see, it looks like I've got 5 shots, maybe 6. I believe they refresh when you kill an enemy. There we go. You see them kind of fly back towards me there. Okay, what do we got? Alright, that's the exit to the normal path, which is the Promenade of the Condemned, I believe. There's some more stuff up here, though, so let's check it out. I've only gotten one. Here's a vine, by the way. Under normal or without beating the boss, I wouldn't be able to do that. And usually this leads to the toxic sewers, which is the mid-range area to go to, I believe. No reason to teleport, unfortunately. I'd like to be able to because I don't like having to run this. There are time doors, which we are probably going to be disqualified from entering now. Not because of that, just in general. Could have gone further to unlock that one. Our first chest, which is quite nice. However, it's a shield, and I hate shields, so I'm not going to take that. It's okay. Not everything is perfect. Now this is the thing you get from killing the second boss, and this is actually where we want to go. Ossuary is hard mode, and I want to do hard mode. Slam attack down, which is a very useful skill, by the way. Slam attacks are awesome. And this is where you upgrade stuff, so you can see there's a bunch of stuff I've already unlocked, such as health potion upgrades and money when you die. You get it back at the start of the next run. Random starting weapons. And then some minor stuff here. You see some stuff that we've already gotten. Most of what I've upgraded are my favorites. I really like Rapier, which does bonus damage when you roll. Impaler, which is just a spear, bonus damage with an enemy against a wall. Twin daggers, you know. Throwing knives are really cool. Those do bleed, and they're like a ranged weapon. Blood sword does bleed, and it's a close combat weapon. The other ones we'll kind of cover as we go. I'm sure we will get them in time, or you can pick up the game and check them out yourself, because honestly, they're pretty cool. We're going to upgrade Knife Storm here, which is not something I use very often, but we'll take it. You get to refresh your, let's call it Estus Flask, for lack of a better term. I'm sure there's an actual term that fits in with the game lore, but I don't know it. And now we're in the ossuary, which is a little bit grim. These guys are assholes. They do an area of effect attack. Let's try and show it off here. See? Really fucking annoying. Because if you can't, if they're in a position such that you can't... Oh, this guy's a problem. Okay, the important thing was that we got rid of the other guy. Because they're basically... Here's my perspective. In this game, I would say probably none of the enemies are individually that much of a problem. Bosses can be, but not generally. Okay, see, I got hit there. Oh no, I didn't get hit there. I got the attack off in time. Anyway, the point that I was working to there was that typically the main time you're in danger is if you fight more than one enemy at once. Which is a serious problem. These guys are dicks. If you attack them from behind like that, then it does damage to you. And then they roll. Yeah, see? I fucking hate these. I don't really have a good way to deal with them, to be honest with you. That worked well enough. I much prefer those shield guys. I used to hate them a lot more, but now having seen the rolling ones, I hate the rolling ones far more. Okay, I hit the roll button, but I was still attacking. Couldn't animation cancel fast enough. Okay, got the crit there, that certainly helped. How are you attacking right now? Alright, we got Phaser. Phaser is actually the opposite of useful against the hedgehog guys, but it's excellent against the purple shield guys. Basically, Phaser teleports you behind an enemy. Are we already at the exit? No. No way. See, ossuary is particularly large. What was that? I should have done a downward attack. This guy is particularly annoying because it keeps respawning these little guys who attack very quickly and also... Come on. Stop. And the other thing is they're low to the ground. Yeah, see, now we're out of ammo. I hate these things. There we go. Finally. And the other thing is, because they're low to the ground, they can be difficult to hit depending on the weapon you have, which can be deeply annoying. It's nice when you get all the enemies together with a critical hit like that. Okay, I'm just gonna get fucked by the ledge then. Never had that happen before, actually. This is an elite. Okay, you know what? I actually don't have to fight him. Yeah, just gonna take damage. So you may notice that you recover some HP when you attack. It's not everything. Okay, that's real good because we're very much short on stat upgrades. Gonna want to get that in a second here once we break this thing. Alright, let's go ahead and take that. I'm gonna take damage. I find that I usually play better when I get damage boosts as opposed to health or skill. The skill stuff is for the grenades and things, and I'm just not that. That was Phaser, by the way, that teleported me. I'm just not that good with the skills. I don't remember to use them enough. It's a bit of a error on my part. No two ways about it, really. Okay. Yeah, so you can't hit them with the bows. The nice thing, the reason I like the throwing knives is they home. Oh wow, that was a very quick attack. Why did you attack so quickly? I'm gonna heal. Don't really like my HP here. That... What is happening? That is not the normal speed with which that enemy attacks. I am confused. Okay, I phasered... Okay, that's a little strange. I phasered behind him and it still hit me? What was going on with that? I swear to God, the rhythm was totally off on that guy. Alright, we'll do one more run. Get a heavy crossbow and a blood sword to start. It's been a while since I used a blood sword, to be honest with you. I've mostly been getting other stuff. I like the bleed. This is the weapon I used primarily to start. Back when I hadn't really unlocked much, before the elemental update added a bunch of new weapons, this was mainly what I was using. So I will probably do better. I'm already kind of doing better here. Get a nice rhythm. There we are. Drop down, take him out, come back up, get the gold. Okay, that was bad, but that's our first damage, so... Thought I might get hit there. Luckily we did not. This is a flashbang, which is not really good. It got recently nerfed. Ooh, a secret. That's nice. I'm of the opinion I will always buy these. These are secret rooms. You can break those doors with your weapon, but you get a curse, which means that if you get hit any time in the next 10 or more enemies, you die. Instantly. It doesn't matter what your health is. I have to do this. This is too fucking good. I'm not going to get rid of my blood sword, but I'm totally going to use the impaler primarily. This is pretty good too. It's not amazing, but I'll take it. See, that's not worth taking. I love the impaler. I've only recently unlocked it. It's easily probably one of my favorite weapons. The range is superb. And it also kind of pushes things back a bit. If you recall, I mentioned this earlier in the episode. Ooh, challenge room. Challenge room and secret. Okay, let's do the challenge room first and try to beat it. I'm not very good at these, so I probably won't clear it, but it's worth a shot. You can also set your food preference. Mine is set to monster, because it's weird, basically. So the point of challenge rooms is you have to kill everything, which I should have... Okay, that's a problem. There we go. And not get hit. I should have rolled. Sometimes I just freeze up in challenge rooms. I don't really have an answer for why. It kind of, I don't know, something about it interrupts my rhythm or something, and I just get stupid. Couldn't say. But what I was trying to say prior to that challenge room showing up is, if you recall early in the episode, I mentioned that the bonus for the impaler is that if your enemy is close to a wall, basically if their back is to a wall while you're attacking them, it's a toxic sewers of course, always has a vine leading to it. They take, you do a crit, you do bonus damage. This is going to be the ossuary, and I think it's also the end of this floor. Yes, it appears to be. The first floor is pretty short. which is good because honestly you don't want to spend too much time here. You want to get your money's worth, you want to get stat upgrades. I only got 2. And I don't think I got a chest either, which is a little unfortunate, but I got an impaler out of it, and it's tier 4. By the way, I actually should talk about that for a second. So you may notice if you look at the Bloodsword, it says Bloodsword 1, and then you got Impaler 4. So it's basically like a level. And generally the higher up it goes, at 1 you're not really going to get any bonuses, but if you notice plus 75% damage on a stun target, plus 50% on a poison target, you get different bonuses. Among the best is one that says when you kill an enemy, it summons a swarm of biters, which are little enemies that fight for, or little mobs that fight for you, basically. And those are usually the best weapons to take, have that on it. Not always, but usually. So, let us go into the ossuary once more, with a superior weapon. I think they rebalance these. Somehow it's just like not, my rhythm is not working here. Huh. I don't really have an explanation for this. Okay, I don't think that actually stunned it. I think those guys might actually be immune to stun. That was worth a little damage. Head up here, get some cells probably out of this dude. You can roll in midair, by the way. That was a little tight. Okay, so this is a curse chest. Basically, it's a chest, but it gives you a curse. And I'm not good enough to take a curse, because I will probably get hit, which would end my game if I took it. That's obviously not a good thing. So, no thanks. Yeah, see, this is the downside to the Impaler. It's bullshit against the Hedgehog. I know I can roll through them and attack them from the other side, but it's just so fucking annoying. How did you get hurt? Oh, I guess I was over here. Oops. Bad memory. Got a crit there thanks to the wall. Just a little bit more to kill here, and then we can move on. Alright, what else do we have? I can go this way. Let's go this way. Sure, why not? It's more or less perfectly executed there, about as good as it could have been. Okay, ice grenades are way better. Are way better, in my opinion, than flashbangs, because check this out. Okay, so he's stunned, and he comes back. Watch this. Frozen, 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 much longer, and then he's slowed when he comes out of it. Now, the trade-off is if you hit him while he's frozen, he will no longer be frozen. The problem is, usually the things that you would care about that for, which have more health because they're more... Here's a time door, by the way. We're 2 minutes late. It's okay, we're not going to get that in a YouTube episode yet. Mainly just trying to show off the game right now. But on enemies that you would want to stun over freeze because they have more health, they don't stay stunned or they don't get stunned because they're higher level. Fuck you. Hate those fuckers. What happened there? You like bugged out. That was really weird. That's probably a bug. I'm gonna take health because I clearly need it. I'm not playing very well today. There's a secret here. Ooh, that's a really good secret. Okay, so we have a lot of skill, so maybe I should start using those. Come down here. Yeah, see, basically what I was trying to get at is most things that I'm going to hit with the freezing grenade are just going to die. Like, they're not going to be alive long enough to justify caring whether I hit them with that or the flashbang. It's not enough to make the other option worth it. So, and then the stuff where it is worth it to stun them for longer and keep them stunned while you hit them, again, generally immune. Like, I believe the AoE guys, I think, like I was saying, they should be immune, I think. Don't you just love bonus damage? Oh, come on. Well, at least we got a healing item out of the wall chest thing. There we are. Can't reach there. It's okay, we don't need to. So the problem with this enemy is you kind of need to be aware where it is spawning the slimes, because they can go behind you, and that obviously causes some issues with trying to hit them. Okay, we got a blueprint. I am going to endeavor to complete the floor so that I can get that and unlock it. Okay, kind of got the rhythm. I swear to God they changed that rhythm. Ow. That was a clutch stun. If I hadn't done that, I might be dead right now. Purely reactionary. That is not skill at all. I shouldn't have even been in that position in the first place, but what are you going to do? This is actually a pretty cool weapon, but I already have a good melee weapon, so I'm not going to bother. It's kind of like a slow, high damage weapon, which some of my best runs have been slow, high damage weapons plus really good damage stat, and you can just kind of fuck shit up like that. What is going on? That was very bizarre. Let's take these guys out. Fuck, you guys suck. Okay, not sure why I took damage there. Felt like kind of bullshit because the guy was facing me, clearly, as I hurt him, so I don't know what that was about. This is probably the exit, if I had to guess. This is taking a surprisingly long time. Sometimes bleed helps to move things along. Nope. I hate those so much. Yeah, you just can't attack on that second swing now. I swear to God, you used to be able to. Go ahead. Ow. Apparently this is the enemy of choice here. They're just putting all the annoying ones that aren't shield enemies right back to back for some reason. Not entirely sure what that's about. By the way, in case it wasn't already clear, this is a kind of a little bit of a roguelike, randomly generated game. It's just an excellent one at that. Oh, you're behind a wall. Oops. So we are gonna do that. We're gonna do that just to do a little damage. Help us finish it. And burn that one, freeze that one. Fuck, another one. I think I need to freeze this one. I think this one I can kill. Yep, just barely. It's because we got the stun off right at the end there. I don't know what exactly triggers it, but if you do enough damage, you'll sometimes stun enemies. Higher damage weapons seem to do it more often. Oh, that's not good. Okay, we made it work. Again, it took a little bit of damage because I still can't break the habit of hitting it there, but... Actually, you know what might be weird? The other... Oh, no, because I... Oh. That was very rude. I was talking, you know? I was gonna say maybe it's because the other times I've played this I've been streaming, and as a result, maybe this is, that's happening as a result of the fact that, streaming makes the game run a little bit slower. Why am I running? I should be teleporting. This is stupid. Well, too late now. Nope, not too late now, because this is long as fuck. Actually, no, it isn't, because I haven't gone through that teleporter. Okay, apparently I need to go up. Well, no, I don't need to go up. I'm stupid. How do I get there? I have to go that way. So I have to go all the way around in this really weird... I don't know, I don't think I've run across a room like this before, to be honest with you. There we are. Got my paltry amount of gold, which I don't even need. Time to teleport. Where does this go? Somewhere I'm not particularly thrilled to be, because that weapon is terrible. Yeah, inflicts a critical hit when you're below 50% health, which you ideally should never be. But the viscera of dead victims explodes, inflicting 19 damage. That effect is really good. I just don't like... Basically, I feel like anything that benefits you when you're doing something bad is not a good thing. You don't want that, because you're basically kind of saying, hey, I think I'm going to fail, therefore do this. This is probably the prison depths, yeah. Okay, so what we want to do here, we're kind of at the end of the floor. I'm playing slowly for a lot of reasons. What I want to do is kind of see what have I missed. So that's just the timed room. There's something here, but I think that comes from over here. So we want to teleport right here and see where we can go. I'm not doing as much damage as I'd like. We're still only sitting on 2 damage. A lot of the time at this point I'm at like 4 or 5 damage. Fuck you and everything you stand for, you stupid hedgehog asshole. And your friend too. Seriously? You should not be able to turn around while I'm hitting you. That is very rude. Alright, well we got another shot at a challenge room, that's good. Maybe I won't fuck it up so badly. Any enemies up here? Yeah. That's really not fair. How am I supposed to avoid taking damage in that situation? Alright, a minute 20. Means it's a short one. That means less opportunity to fuck it up. Spear doing good work. I might actually do this. Okay. That was a problem because of the spacing. Okay, this is a weird one. Pretty terrible. I fucked the timing completely on that, but you can kind of see how it works. I have cleared challenge rooms. I don't even have time to roll again. Okay, I was behind him and he hit me with that. What the fuck is the... I can't heal. Alright, you cheating fuck. So, there's something going on there. I don't know what it is, but there's something that changed with those, because you can't even roll through the second attack now, it feels like. Yeah, so I guess flashbangs might be better on those guys. That was bullshit. I'm completely confused, because I played a lot of this game, and I played it on stream, and it's been pretty abundantly... Okay, this is actually very helpful. 10%. Nah, I'm good. There's different kinds of stores. This guy's obviously a food dude, as you can see from the surroundings, his wares, and also his outfit. There's a few different... I think there's 4 of them? Something like that. Oh, good, the chest. What do you got for me? Phaser? Okay, so here's the thing. You may notice Phaser doesn't have a level after it, and that means that Phaser doesn't level up. This may be incorrect, but from my perspective, that means if I'm later in the game, which hard mode automatically is, because you see most of my stuff is tier 4 now, I probably don't want it. Actually, what are the benefits on it? Covers the ground around you with flammable oil, releases a cloud of poisonous gas around you. Okay, so that's actually not bad. But it's not damage that I would rely upon to kill anything. It would probably be helpful in the background, but that's about it. So I'm probably not hardcore enough right now because I'm playing poorly to do the prison depths, even though I have done it before. I'm just going to go to the ramparts, which is the normal path. Once I'm in here, I lose the ability to go back to the sewers path, which has 2 levels in the same way that the hard mode area has prison depths and ossuary. Alright, so we successfully avoided dying. This looks like a barnacle from Half-Life, so we're going to unlock that. Ceiling turret fires rapidly on enemies passing below, inflicting 99 damage. Okay, we don't have enough to upgrade it, but that's okay. So we automatically get it right away. Let's go ahead and try this. Okay, that lightning means that you have to be close to it for it to work. It's a little creepy alien thing. I'm going to take the flashbang instead, even though it's level 1, because stunning enemies is tremendously valuable. So like I said earlier, the main threat in this game is anything that can swarm you and overwhelm you. Like if there's an area with too many enemies in one spot, it can be very threatening. But if you have crowd control, like a stun, damage can do that too, so the ceiling turret's not bad. It would work for that, but I feel like a stun gives me more options overall. So the ramparts are a pretty cool area. Can't go up any further here or here. Can I go down? This is just like a really weird tower. Alright. Whatever. That was very strange. So these guys are magic dudes. They'll shoot shit at you. Very annoyingly, but they're really not that bad. You can roll through it, so it's kind of whatever. Okay, that's a fire grenade. It's actually not bad, especially because it's got a +1 health on it. I'm actually going to take that over the flashbang here, because it's got a passive upgrade, and to be completely honest with you, I don't use my active skills as much as I should anyway, so whatever. Consider it a passive bonus that I actually benefit from, as opposed to a grenade that I usually don't use, and the only reason I'm using it consistently now is because I am actively talking about it while I play. Is that really all there is here? Wow, alright. Should have just cleared that first, I thought it was more. Oh well. Those guys aren't so bad, like I said. Yeah, 10 minutes, 50 seconds. This is generally how it goes. The first one I'm usually pretty close on, but after that, I'm way behind. So we did miss some stuff there. We'll go back and clear it. Just want to see where this goes first. One of our first flying dudes. I don't know what I'm doing here. Fuck you. I don't know why that threw me for a loop. I should have stunned him or something. That was bizarre. Okay. Okay, you can see how the freeze grenades help with the flying guys that can otherwise be kind of a pain to kill. Glad we came down here, got the chest. Ooh, yeah, I want this. I really, really, really want to use the shit out of this. It's a very fun, slow attacking. Okay. So this is a little OP. It's a very slow, high damage weapon. And it's got, like I mentioned earlier, swarm of biters crawls from your victims. Which, if you're fighting a crowd, is really, really nice. Okay, let's go ahead and head up through here. I should have just teleported. That was stupid. It's little things like that that save you time and make those timed rooms work. Let's do this guy first. The nice thing about the high damage stuff is they usually stun things. It's also got a very nice wide arc on its swing that allows you to hit flying enemies a little bit more often. Okay, that was annoying. I don't really have a good ranged weapon. I'm paying a bit of a price for that. Please don't do what you're doing. You do pay a little bit of a price for being slow. There we are. And I think this shield dude actually sopped because he ran into one of my biters. So biter saved me a hit. Just another argument in their favor. You can see them attacking here. This is dangerous. That was not the right move to get out of danger. This is... Okay. There's an elite down here. It's a green dude, which means I can probably toast him. But I need to clear this first. Okay. Ow. Yeah, okay. They teleport after you once they get below half health, so basically doing what I did there is probably a really stupid idea. You want to just kill it or you're dead. Basically, healing is just going to get you killed that much faster. So anyway, that is going to be it for the first episode. We went pretty long. They won't always be this long, but we tried to get 2 runs in because the first one was kind of unsatisfying. Normally I'd probably scrap that and do another recording, but I wanted to kind of just, you know, show you guys the beginning of the game. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this new series, and I hope you'll join us for the rest of it as well. Take care.